Since 2015 until now, there's almost 11 project new launch, which is walking distance to KLCC. Are they selling good? Or are most of them remain unsold? KLCC property will sound premium, but with so many new launch, is the demand keeping it up? In this video, we're going to dive deep into the past 11 projects since 2015 until now. And most importantly, we're going to find out, is the pickup rate good or most of the units still remain unsold? KLCC Ebook. If you're actually looking for Hana's Dawn Prestige Clubhouse, this whole project, which is walking distance to KLCC, you should check this ebook out because this ebook will consist of all the net price, developer, PSF. Click the link down below. There's two links. One is WhatsApp, another is Google Form. You can click whichever convenient for you, and I'll do my best to reply you as soon as possible. Star Resident. So before actually Star Resident take over this site, you can see actually it's a car park and mainly it's a food store. Because surrounding here there's plenty of offices, that's why lunchtime here should pack. The Jalan Yak Sing Road, right, is actually single lane where one way heading to Jalan Tun Razak and another way is heading to KLCC. Project actually completed in 2019. Actually, this Jalan Yak Sing from one way become two way. Currently there's two roads heading to Jalan Tun Razak, another two way heading to KLCC, Petronas Twin Tower. Beside that, you can see the walkway is so much better right now. So this is quite a common practice by DBKL lah. In order for them to approve a project, they definitely will require the developer to enhance the infrastructure in the surrounding. So that's where you see one Star Resident up. The walkway along Jalan Yak Sing, that's so much better compared to last time. This project actually launched in 2015 and will complete in 2019. Yep, right before MCO time. And the developer is by two developers, which is United Malaya Land Berhad and Symphony Life Berhad. So it's pretty rare where two developers actually work together for a project. And you can see from these two developers, you check their track record, right? There is some completed project, but nothing like Star Resident where it's so grand and it's close to KLCC and they're able to bring in escort. For them to put out this such project, it's brilliant. But back then, when this project come out, I believe definitely some people will have a doubt where these two developers have to work hands on hand together. But right now you see, Star Resident, it's brilliant. The number of units is quite high, 1,700 divided to 3 blocks. So roughly one block is around 500 plus. Understandable because the land size is around 4 acre plus. And the size starting from 600 plus square feet up to 2000 square feet. For the PSF for the first tower is the cheapest. It's around 1,700 per square feet. Tower 2 and Tower 3, the per square feet is around 2,200. And you can see the starting price back then is around 1 million. Star Resident actually, based on the report I checked in Google, the buying rate from foreigner and non-Malaysian is almost 50-50. Because you can see the price is already 1 million and above. Easily foreigner come into Malaysia and just snap few unit lah. Because, and based on KPKT website, the 3 tower, 1,700 unit are all 100% fully sold out. Next will be Royce Resident. Okay, where is the actual site actually? Same, it's actually along this Jalan Yak Sing. So this Royce Resident, actually the site is over here at the T junction. So back then, 2013, here actually is a car dealer. So when this project actually launched in 2017, yeah, you can see the sales gallery is over here. Behind this building right is Ibis Hotel. So this project actually there is some delay. So last year only the repeat 224. So this is Royce Resident. It's actually same building with Crown Plaza at the side here. If you notice, right, last time Jalan Yak Sing is it's look like this. Doesn't look like KLCC Center. And fast forward right now, boom, everything up. There's a Scarlet, Star Resident, Isola. Yeah, make this place really like a city center. And for Royce Resident, it launched in 2017. It completed is around 2023. And the developer is Bintang Group. And number unit is only 396 unit. And the size from Royce Resident is around 574 square feet up to 1,600 square feet. And the PSF back then is around 1,600 PSF. PSF is around 1,600. And the starting price back then is around 918,000 plus minus. And according to the KPKT website, so far around 89% is already sold, only currently remaining around 11%. Isola. Actually, Isola is pretty unique. Where is the actual site? Same. Isola also along Jalan Yap Guan Sing. So back then, 2013 is... I'm not sure what is this because I dig in Google Map. I can't really see what is this. But I'm sure it's like a bungalow at this Jalan Yap Guan Sing. And Isola launched around 2017. You can realize it's actually almost same timing as Roy's Resident. But then, till now, this project not yet complete. I see according to KPKT, yeah, it's actually stated as Sakit project, but I believe they are now heading to a completion because I went to the site, it's almost complete already. So I'm not sure why KPKT never update yet. So yeah, this project actually launched in 2017. So by right, you should complete in 2022, but yeah, it delayed to 2025. The developer is OCR, and this definitely is not a first time reading such project. There's few project in PJ area too. And the number unit is very low dense, it's only 117 unit. And the size range from 600 plus square feet up to 700 plus square feet. And the PSF is around 1,800. And the starting price is starting from 1.1 million. It's slightly higher due to the size because even the smallest is around 600 plus square feet. And according to KPKT website, around 84% sold, so there's around 16% remaining unit from the developer. Scarlet Suite. So where is Scarlet located? Yes, same at Jalan Yat Kong Sing. So you can see actually it's just opposite Roy's Resident. So back then, 2017, Scarlet Suite site is a car park. And when this project launched is around 2018, you can see the road also not so nice. So when this project completed in 2022, yeah, you can say this project actually been through MCO and still deliver key on time. Can you see the difference like the road here and here? Yeah, same thing. I believe DBKL when approved this project that one of the criteria is they want the developer to actually enhance the road system here. So you can see from like this, the walkway to this, so much better. And this project launched in 2018 and complete in 2022. Yes, this I can say this is one of the project where it's complete on time even though it go through MCO. And the developer is Exim. There's total 600 units. In cool fact, this is actually the first Exim project within walking distance to Petronas Twin Tower. And the size range from 450 to 575 square feet. Back then, the PSH is around 1,400. Yeah, it's very low back then. And the starting price is around 650,000. So I remember when this project actually up, right? Yeah, the sales is crazy good. But back then it's because the starting price is only 600 plus and you can able to get a unit within walking distance to KLCC. So that's why last time during MCO, the sales is very good for Scarlet Suite. Something to take note that actually Scarlet Suite is a leasehold, which is super rare. If you compare to surrounding KLCC, right, it's all freehold. So that's also why one of the reason why the PSF is slightly lower. And yeah, based on the sales chart, yeah, it's Exim project, so it's 100% sold out. Oxley Tower. Oxley Tower is actually along Jalan Ampang. Back then, this site is actually it's a Nasi Kandar Pelita. Yeah, I also shocked when I saw this. And this project actually launched in 2018. So we take over the Nasi Kandar site. And till now, almost complete. If you see according to KPKT website, it stated it's actually delayed. So this project launched in 2018. By right, it should be complete in 2023, but yeah, MCO everything, they actually delayed to 2025. I believe they are reaching there lah, because I can see when I went to the site, it's almost reached to the top and starting to do the clearance for the project already. And the developer is Oxley Group. And this is actually one the developer were from Singapore. So this is their first project in Malaysia. You can check this developer, actually there's a few projects, not only in Singapore, there are a few projects in other countries also. But Oxley Tower is their first project in Malaysia. And I heard that actually they partnered up with Pavilion Group to develop this tower. Total units around 857 units. And the size range from 566 square feet up to 956 square feet. And the PSF for this project is around 2,200 per square feet. And the starting price for this project is around 1.2 million. And yes, this is something that, shocked me. If I check KPKT website, right, so far only 60% sold, which means there's remaining almost 40% sold unit. Next project, Hugo Suite, which is a second project by Exim. But this slightly further, walking distance are definitely far. It's along Jalan Tun Razak. So this is the site back then, 2013. It's just like empty land. Yeah, this is Jalan Tun Razak. And back now you can see this will be the actual site of Hugo's. So walking distance to KLCC, I think it's around easily 15 minutes. So it's not really walking distance. And this project launched in 2023, complete in 2027. And developer, Exim. And the number of units is around 673 units. And the size range from 323 square feet to 646 square feet. And the per square feet is around 2,000. And the starting price is around 646,000. And based on the sales chart from the developer, it's actually 100% sold out. Kailis. Where is Kailis? Kailis is actually located along Lorong Mayam, which is just opposite of the entrance of Avenue K. So back then, it is again, car park. You can see right now, it's started to build. Actually, it's a pretty small plot of land. And this project launched 2024. Actually, it's almost end of 2023. And will be completing in 2028. Developer Exim is their third project, KLCC walking distance. And number of units is around 346 units. The size is pretty similar to Hugo's, which is 300 plus square feet up to 600 plus square feet. And the layout is pretty much the same. But the difference will be the PSF. The price per square feet for this is around 2,300. And the starting price for this Kailis is around 740,000. And based on the sales chart from the developer, it's fully sold out. Dawn. Actually, it's located right beside a Parkley highway. So back then, this is it's a car park. It's an empty land. And right now you can see there's already starting the construction. So this project launched in 2024. It will complete slightly longer, 2029. And the developer is by Chi Hin. Number of units is around 960 units. And the size range from 350 up to 804 square feet. The PSF currently is around 2.1K. But if you buy at the pre-launch stage, it's around 1,900 per square feet. It continue keep increasing the price . And back then the price, not back then, I mean like at the pre-launch stage price, cheapest can go up to 650,000. But currently due to the price increase, and the starting price is almost around 730,000. And based on the sales chart from the developer, for this project, it's almost 87 sold. So remaining only 13%. Harnas actually located along Jalan Mayam. So it's just like a neighbor to Kailis. Yeah, back then, this is how it looked like in 2013. And this is how it looked like currently. So this is the actual site. Yeah, it's another small piece of land, not big. It's launched in 2024. Estimation completion is around 2029. And the developer is Exim. This will be their fourth project within this area, and the number unit is lesser 270 unit only, and the size pretty much the same like Kailis and Hugo's, which is 300 plus up to 600 plus square feet. For the PSF, it's definitely a bit higher because this so-called the fourth phase is around 2,400 PSF, and the starting price is around 775,000. And based on the sales charts from the developer, so far already 78% sold, so remaining only 22% remaining units. Prestige. So where is the actual site? So back then, this is the same. So it's a car park actually behind of Avenue K. I think this Google Map haven't updated yet. So currently they're already ongoing construction. So you can see similar case, a car park convert into project. So this project actually launched last year, 2024, and completion is around 2028. The developer will be Armani. Like the first project is at Armani Raja Uda. It's not working distance to KLCC. Then second will be the Loft Hill, which is beside Armani Raja Uda. So this is like the project where it's really walking distance to KLCC by Armani. And the number of unit is quite low, 350 unit. And the size, something different from others. This project purely only studio. So I can see the size is only 273 square feet up to 330 square feet. The PSF is around 2.4 and the starting price is around 655,000. And based on the sales chart from the developer, so it's around so far 70 units sold out, so only remaining 30%. Clubhouse. So back then, Clubhouse, similar case, is a car park. So this is the actual site. KLCC is just right over here. And currently, they already started construction. Clubhouse launched in 2025, which is this year. Completion year is 2029. Developer is TA Global. Number of unit for this project is around 615 unit. And the size is slightly bigger compared to the past series. Size starting from 549 square feet up to 1,200 square feet. Then the per square feet is almost 2.7k per square feet. And the starting price for this project is around 1.4 million. And based on the sales chart from the developer, so far around 72% already sold. So remaining around 28% only. So we're coming to a conclusion for all these 11 project. I combine it and will show into a graph for you to easy to see. Here you can see actually the size back then the project launched in early stage. The smallest also is around 550 plus square feet. But when Scarlett came into the market, they start the norm to a smaller size where starting from 450 plus square feet. Then when Hugo's come into the market, the 300 plus square feet studio within KLCC area. The trend is continued to Kylie's, Dawn, and even Hannah's. And Prestige is like the next level lah, which is even smaller, 273 square feet. So it's like really a hotel layout. Back then, the size is slightly bigger, 500 plus square feet and above. And when Hugo enter the market with 300 plus square feet, most of the projects also follow so. So for the newest project, Clubhouse, the size is starting from 550 plus square feet. So it's something different compared to a past this 5 project. And in terms of PSF, understood everything's getting more expensive, and for a property it's always against inflation. The PSF is also slowly going up. Last time from Star Resident, the PSF is from 1,700. Then you can see Royce slightly cheaper, 100 ringgit PSF. Scarlett's can say it's like the cheapest, which is so-called walking distance to KLCC. So it's around 1,400 PSF. But bear in mind, it's a leasehold. Compared to a surrounding, it's all freehold. After that, Oxley is 2,000 plus. So you can see the PSF is keep increasing until Dawn. And then Dawn is even cheaper when it's pre-launch, it's around 1,900. But there's another flip side is why Dawn can go to that range of price, mainly is because there's high number of units. But now Dawn already actually increased the price. So currently the PSA is around 2,100. Continue Hannah's, and the most expensive so far is Clubhouse, 2,700. So you can see from the trend, property price is always going up lah. The PSF is keep going up and up. And number of units, you can see back then Star Resident is almost 1,700 units. Lowest then will be Isola, which is 140 units. But that project is a bit not yet VP and it's quite some time already. But according to the progress site is close to VP lah. But in KPKT it mentions Sakit. So I believe KPKT website haven't updated yet lah. And Oxley is around 850 units. Number of units is quite variable. It's all depending on how big is the size of plot of land that the developer buy. This is the cool part. To actually know that KLCC Property, so many new launch, like how is the pickup rate? A lot of unsold unit or a lot of unit actually taken up and sold already. From this chart, you can see from the 11 property, which is close to KLCC, number of units sold is actually pretty healthy. Even the lowest, which is Oxley, is around 60%. So I would say yes, KLCC currently there's a lot of new launch, but you can see the number of projects actually sold is pretty healthy at the rate above 50%, and majority is close to 70% and above as an average. Just obviously because the price is slightly higher lah. So that's why the take-up rate unit sold is around 60%. So as a conclusion, you can see even though KLCC there's a lot of project new launch, but the pickup rate is very high and the unsold unit is quite low lah. To conclude by this video, although KLCC has more and more project launched over the year, the pickup rate is actually remain strong. Many units actually sold with fewer unsold unit, which people might expect. Even some project in Malaysia hitting the PSF almost 2,400 or 2,700, but Malaysia as a KL city center, which is project near to Petronas Twin Tower, is still relatively affordable compared to other global city like Japan, Singapore, Hong Kong, even Thailand, or even Indonesia. Malaysia is still cheaper. That's why you can see quite a number of foreigners willing to invest in Malaysia. Especially there's no natural disaster, which is currently pretty hot news to discuss. Hopefully you like this video. Remember to like and subscribe this video, and it will give me more encourage to create such content. If you're looking for the KLCC ebook, click the link down below. Thank you. Bye bye.